Interpreting and applying scientific notation. Recall that the numbers written in scientific notation are in the form n times 10 to the 8th a power. This is where n is a number from 1 to 9 and a is a power of 10. Here are two examples. 3 times 10 to the third is 3,000. Sometimes you think of that 3 in the exponent of 10 as the number of zeros, but you also have to think of it in terms of just moving the decimal. 1.2 times 10 to the 5th power. Well, you take the decimal that's in between the 1 and the 2, and you're going to move it over 5 places. By doing so, we end up with 120,000. So moving the decimal point over 1 place to the right brings the number of zeros down to 4. 9.54 times 10 to the 6th power. So we're going to move the decimal point from where it is between the 9 and the 5, move it over 1 place, 9.5 goes to 95.4, and then move it over another place. You have 954. That would bring the exponent down to 4, so that's four zeros. 9,540,000. I'm going to move the decimal point 6 places to the right. Comparing numbers written in scientific notation. Given the two numbers a and b, how much larger is a than b? First step is to divide the coefficients. 6 divided by 3 is 2. And then you know when you're dividing exponents, you subtract them. So the exponent 5 minus the exponent 3 gives you 2. So what you're left with is 2 times 10 to the what power? 2, the second power. That equals 200 times larger. So number A is 200 times larger than B. How much larger is A than B in this example? Once again, you're going to divide 1.2 by 8, and you get 0.15, and then you're going to subtract the exponents 4 and 2, and you're going to end up with 2. So how much larger is it? 0.15 times 10 to the second equals 15, so therefore it's 15 times larger. Another way to look at it is by actually expanding the numbers. 1.2 times 10 to the fourth is 12,000, and 8 times 10 to the second is 800. So how many 800s are in 12,000? 15. Analyzing and interpreting numbers expressed in scientific notation. Here's a problem. The population of the United States is approximately 3 times 10 to the 8th. The population of Australia is approximately 2.5 times 10 to the 7th. How much larger is the population of the United States than that of Australia? So write it out. Use the same process. You're going to divide 3 by 2.5, and you're going to end up with 1.5. Then you're going to subtract the exponents. 8 minus 7 equals 1. So then you are left with 1.5 times 10 to the first, which is 10. So 1.5 times 10 equals 15. It's 15 times larger. Here's a problem. In 2018, Shell Oil Corporation had a net income that was 6 times the net income of Hess Oil Company. If Shell Oil Corporation had a net income of 2.4 times 10 to the 10th dollars, what was the net income of Hess Oil Company? Step 1. 2.4 times 10 to the 10th equals $24 million. actually $24 billion. Number 2, step 2. So there you have your 24 billion, and you divide it by 6. That equals 4 billion. Why divide by 6? You're dividing by 6 because you know that it is 6 times more than Hess Oil Company. Step 3. So now you have your 4 billion, and you say 4 billion is 4 times 10 to the 9th dollars. So either way, it's $4 billion. We just wrote $4 billion in scientific notation. So scientific notation says that that number is 4, it's a number between 1 and 9, times 10 to, how do I know what the power is? Well, count the zeros. There's 9 zeros. That's the end of this presentation. You may have to view it one more time, take a few notes, and then go to the activity. Enjoy!